I'm Kate. I'll be your captain. Yeah? So... Yeah? So... Yeah? So... Yeah? So... So... I could use some near grog. I see you noticed my new book. Wasn't expecting to get a package, least of all from Melee Island. But I guess Mojo works in mysterious ways. Told me everything I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few... I hate it when he does that.
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead, but first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
LeChuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me. Only Guybrush knows how to reach LeChuck. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth. If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
Hello. Excuse me? So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like work.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look. Freepool belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face, for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
Now, see here, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got to keep watch, especially when there's a pickpocket sneaking around in all this fog.
Ahoy there! Welcome back to Melee Island. If you're referring to that rumor about LeChuck, I still don't believe a word of it. But some folks are suckers for a good story. They say that LeChuck and his crew assailed the governor's mansion, hoping to take revenge against the legend of Monkey Island. 70 pirates, each of them 8 feet tall, with eyes that burned like the flames of perdition itself. And one by one, the legend of Monkey Island cut them all down, tearing the last to pieces with his bare hands as he stood atop a mountain of broken bones. Ah, well, as I say, I don't believe a word of it. Oh, really? And I suppose that now you've had your fun, you'll be wanting to try your hand at the fiendish new legendary trials and prove you're a real pirate. You should speak with the pirate leaders in the next room. Let them know that you've got the governor's blessing, and they might just agree. As for me, I'd love to know. Did you get a look at the governor's memoirs? Does he happen to mention me at all? Ah, well, I'm sure he'll not forget his old friend, Manco. Why, we've known one another since the good old days. I suppose I'll just have to cross my fingers and wait. Maybe another grog or two will help me pass the time. They are, and no one seems to know why or where. Esteban's telling everyone they were wiped out by LeChuck's crew of ghost pirates. Well, I can't say they'll be missed. Things seem to be carrying on just fine without a bunch of bureaucrats throwing their weight around. If you ask me, things have actually improved around here. The stores have fresh supplies, the circus is coming to town, and the clock tower's finally keeping time. And it's all thanks to the legend of Monkey Island. That'll be the International House of Mojo, purveyors of potions, vendors of vexing victuals, and the only shop in town that sells those biscuits I like. The governor's guards shut the place down shortly after they arrived and banned all sale of magical ingredients. Now that they're no longer around, I suppose it'll be back to business as usual. You'd do well to stay on the owner's good side. They say she can stare into your future.
Out me sockets! It's good to see you again. I don't suppose you've seen Murray on your travels? I've been trying my hardest to insult every last filthy, devious, amoral crook who stops by. But it's just not the same by myself. Murray always had what you might call a natural talent for verbal abuse. I hear he's taking up insult coaching as a full-time job. It's not as daft as it sounds. A really hurtful remark can be just the thing to throw an opponent off balance and give you a chance to strike. I'd offer to teach you the basics, but my sword's stuck in my belt, which is holding up me pantaloons, which are keeping my legs nice and warm. Well,
not so fast. I don't know where you've been, and I really don't care. But if you think you can just waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. You turn up late for work, you don't wash your hands. You use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy mutts. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who are kind to hungry animals. You're fired! I don't care what you say.
What can she? Resume. Life experience.
We're engaged in important pirate business right now. Come and see us later.
Can't you see we're busy? Go and take a stroll around town or something.
Oh, it's you. Listen, we're in the middle of something here. You'll have to wait your turn.
Hey now, supplies of the Legend of Monkey Island figurine set are still limited. So there's a long waiting list, and your name is not even on it. Hands off. Hey now, that's a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. Only one in existence. If you really are a pirate, you won't want to pass it up. Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8, preferably not literally. Nope, the Tri-Island Chamber of Commerce specifically banned gold-based transactions in case cursed currency somehow makes its way into the ecosystem. I heard there was this one ship where the crew, well anyway, only authentic silver pieces of 8 are legal tender on Melee Island. What do I look like, a career advisor? Come back when you got something to spend. Oh, and before you ask, I'm fresh out of stuffed toys. That's privileged client vendor confidentiality, friend. All you need to know is that they're so popular I keep running out of stock. Of course, it's also true that they break easily and need replacing. What parrot?
Hey, didn't you get to meet the legend of Monkey Island? You should go and tell the pirate leaders in the scum bar.
We want to visit the circus, but can't find our way through all the fog.
I wish we could find another corner to stand around on. That mojo shop gives me the creeps.